My sole purpose in this promotion is to support Jaime, an undefeated, incredible talent who deserves a stage and spotlight at this point of his career. However, I would be remiss if I didn't respond to the man I used to promote. He seems to have trouble remembering who helped him become a true global star. To be clear, I have nothing but respect for Canelo Alvarez as a fighter. His record and abilities speak for themselves. But he has spent much of the last 2 months insulting me rather than promoting this fight. So I'll make it a little bit easier for him. Yes, I have faced a lot of challenges in my life. Yes, I've been to rehab several times. Yes, there were some really low points in my life, and yes, there were times that work was not my priority based on my mental health, which I had neglected for so long. But that doesn't change the fact that Golden Boy built Canelo Alvarez, period. The company you fought under for decades has always had one name, and it's mine. So put some fucking respect on it. As for Jaime, he has always dared to be great, just as he's this Saturday night. And this serves as a bit of a full circle for him. Remember when Jaime was 21 years old, volunteered to step in against Triple G, and Canelo failed 2 drug tests? Though Jaime wasn't allowed to fulfill his dream, 2018, on Saturday night, he will do just that. Fulfill his dream and be world champion.
Tienen que escribirle lo que tiene que decir este pinche maricón, cabrón. Tú le escribes, ¿qué no escribes, pendejo? Tú no escribes nada, cabrón. Eres un pendejo. Están nomás ahí. Lo que hacen todos son los que están detrás de ti. Eres un pendejo.
He is the undisputed super middleweight world champion, the WBC, WBA, IBF, and WBO super middleweight world champion, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Muchas gracias. Gracias a todos por estar aquí. Como siempre, bien preparado, con mucho entusiasmo, contento de poder presentar esta pelea entre 2 mexicanos, la primera vez en la historia, peleando los 4 títulos, contento por eso, que estamos a unos días. Obviamente él viene a ganar, yo vengo a ganar, eso quiere decir que va a ser una gran pelea, ¿no? Nos respetamos abajo del cuadrilátero, pero no quiere decir que vengamos a jugar matatena, ¿no? Venimos a pelear, venimos a darlo todo. El sábado vamos a ganar contundentemente y a eso venimos, que todo el mundo disfrute y que sea una fiesta mexicana. Y para este imbécil intento de gente que tengo aquí a mi izquierda, que no se le olvide que yo ya vine siendo el Canelo a Estados Unidos y que solamente lucró con mi nombre. Nunca perdí un solo centavo, sino más ganó dinero. ¿Ya le pagaste a Golovkin lo que le quería robar? Sí, muy bien, porque sí, también. Pero si no hubiera metido a mis abogados, me lo robas. Es lo único que hace este hombre es ser una lacra del boxeo, robarle a los boxeadores. Para el que esté con él, meta por favor ahí a sus abogados, porque seguramente les está robando. Es lo único que viene a hacer al boxeo. Y a lo único que viene es a robarle la atención a Jaime Munguia. No viene a promoverlo. También le roba la atención a la gente que hace las cosas para la cocina. Ya no saben si hacerlas como consoladores o como cazuelas o algo, porque acá se las mete el muchacho. Gracias a todos. Nos vemos el sábado.
All right, so as far as the fight, it's going to be a great Mexican war, and like Munguia and I, we both come to win, but I can guarantee you that I'm going to win, I'm going to prevail, and it's going to be decisive. So you guys are gonna see a great fight. I want the fans to really enjoy Saturday night, and I'm proud to be here and to make history with both Mexican fighters fighting for the 4 belts for the first time. And then as far as what De La Hoya said, well, you know, like Canelo has his grudges against De La Hoya, and you know, where like he doesn't believe that what De La Hoya said was warranted, and you know, where he thinks that, you know, with the Golovkin fight, that there were some things that Mr. De La Hoya said or did that...
He tried to steal money. Yeah. He's a fucking asshole. That's what I said. He's a fucking asshole. He tried to give the attention for him, not for Munguia. He's a fucking asshole. He steals his fighters. That's what he do.
Okay, and so that's pretty much it. Go ahead, Miguel.
Fucking pussy. Motherfucker.
All
What do you
right.
want? I'm asking for you too, motherfucker.
All right, let's turn our attention back to Canelo and Munguia.
I've been called worse.
Oscar, do you feel like you're going?
What did he say to you? There's nothing he can say. What is he going to say about me? What? I'm a pussy?
What do you make of those comments?
It's defamation. I mean, look, I take it very serious of what I do and how I do it, and my work and my company is very, very serious. So for him to, that's defamation. And you know what? I have something coming for him.
Oscar, do you feel like you poked the bear though with Canelo Alvarez making those comments? He's been relatively calm. He looks like he was up in arms a little while ago. He looks angry.
I poked an old bear that doesn't want to fight.
I don't expect anything less than that with that kind of person. He's an asshole.
Why do you think he's brought up the failed drugs test now after so many years? Why do you think he's bringing that up now?
I don't know, because he's mad because I lead Golden Boy. I'm the diamond in Golden Boy. Golden Boy is not the same without me. That's why he's angry.
So I just asked him about the money situation that you referred to, and he said he's got something big coming for you, and he said you're defaming him basically because it's defamation.
No, senor, I'm not defaming. I have the proofs. I have proofs. I put my liars in, and he tried to steal money. I have proofs.
What are you going to do next with this?
I don't want to do anything against that kind of guys. I don't want that vibes. I don't really give a shit about Oscar. But if he says something here in my territory, I need to say something, right?
What did you say to him when you faced up against him?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. I was so angry.
Oscar, what were your thoughts when he got up on stage after you made those comments? He got up, started to approach you. What were your thoughts?
I was ready. Clenched fist and all. I was ready. But obviously he's not going to do anything. He's going to fight on Saturday.
So why do you think he did that? What was? Do you feel like it was just the natural you getting under his skin?
Because he can't take the truth. It's like I've always been saying. Fighters like that. It's they can't have me around because the attention is diverted off them, and he hates it. So I know how to get under his skin. And so hey, it's fight week. It's game on. Shit, we're not at church. This is a fight. Let's go.
Could this affect the
I think that helped timing.
Yeah, when you're distracted in your head and you're thinking about me, I mean, it can be detrimental to his concentration, to his game plan. So hopefully it works.
Oscar, could you see a scenario where you guys ever bury the hatchet, or you think that ship is sailing?
No, look, I'm one to always bury a hatchet, but that ship has sailed.
What's the blueprint?
I'll tell you one thing. If there's one person in the world, okay, that I will not bury the hatchet with, it's probably him.
Why?
And you know me, you guys know me. I'm a nice guy. I deal with everybody. Even with Fernando Bar, even with Mayorga, even with that's just who I am. But this guy, I mean, look, the shit that he said about me, about the drugs and the rehabs, and okay, wow, I wasn't with you. You're getting mad because I wasn't with you when you fought Mayweather, your biggest fight, where you got embarrassed because I wasn't with you. Guess what? Because I was taken to rehab, and so you're putting your foot on my neck while I'm down, and you talk shit. Okay, well, guess what? Enough is enough, and this is a perfect moment because yes, did I get into his head? Absolutely. I mean, that's not my plan, but it's my plan is just to say the truth. That's it. The two failed drug tests with Triple G. And then Jaime, raising his hand, wanting to fight Triple G instead of Canelo. I mean, look, Jaime is game for anything, to fight anybody at any time, and that's why we love Jaime.
Oscar, what's the blueprint to beat Canelo Saturday for Jaime?
I don't know the blueprint, but I do know that he's walking on quicksand now. I do know that his injuries are catching up to him. I do know that he's an old 33 years old, because in boxing you can be old even at 25, depending on your wars that you've been in. So just like me, I was old at 30. So it depends on your lifestyle. Depends on So I think Jaime Munguia's youth. I think Jaime Munguia's I think the stars are aligned for Jaime Munguia to take advantage of this situation.
I just kind of missed it. What was your thoughts on the Oscar and Canelo?
It didn't surprise me at all. I mean, he's been planning to do this, you know. But again, Canelo can handle him. He can handle him. He's a piece of shit. I've always thought that. Always.
So he said he's gonna hit him with a defam lawsuit. Was that defaming his character up there?
He say what?
He said he's gonna hit Canelo with a defam lawsuit. Was Canelo defaming his character up there?
Oh, I don't know. I missed that part. I missed that part. Let me speak to him.
Go. Let's go now. Hey, no more. Let's go. Go. Now. Let's go. Don't press on me.
One more. I gotta give him one question. One question. USA today. Yeah. He's the last one. That's it. Three. Hold on, I'll see if I can say it. Thank you, Mike. How you been? I'll see if I can say it. Always have to.
Sober.
Thank you. We're gonna do Mike.
You can't do it here.
Oh, can we do it down here?
Ask him and we'll find out where he's most comfortable doing it. I'll ask him.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And what I say, this one. I have proof.
And you know I know too.
Yeah, you know I know too. Yeah. So that's what it is.
El último es Mike y ya.
Álvarez. Jaime Munguia.
Canelo Munguia, Saturday, May 4th, live on PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video.
Good afternoon and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Toshiba Plaza here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as Canelo Promotions presents our official public weigh-in for tomorrow's incredible fight night. It is Canelo versus Munguia for the undisputed super middleweight crown. This is a PBC pay-per-view event on Prime Video that is all brought to you by Canelo Promotions, TGB Promotions, in association with Golden Boy Promotions and Zanfer Boxing Promotions. It is all sponsored by Corona Premier, the exceptional light beer. It's fight night, light it up. Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, only in theaters May 24th. And VMC Tequila Cocktails, el origen ante todo. Value, Casa de Bolsa. El Mexicano brand products, bringing authentic sabor to your table. Somos El Mexicano. And O'Reilly Auto Parts, professional parts people. And DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours. Our pay-per-view card begins from T-Mobile Arena tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. But first, we have our PBC prelims on Prime Video, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific. Now, let's meet our fighters. Our first prelim bout is 10 rounds in the super welterweight division with the record of 19 victories, 12 by knockout, opposite of 3 defeats and 1 draw. Out of Los Angeles, California, here is Ronald Cruz. And now we welcome his opponent with the record of 17 victories, 12 wins by knockout, and just 1 defeat. Out of Roseland, New Jersey, he is the number 4 ranked WBA contender, White Magic, Vito Mielnicki Jr. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for our fighters to step onto the scale. Once again, out of Los Angeles, California, please welcome Ronald Cruz. 152.2 for Cruz. And now it's time to welcome the young rising star. Once again, here is White Magic, Vito Mielnicki Jr. 153.6 for White Magic. This is our first bout on our PBC prelims on Prime Video tomorrow. 10 rounds in the super welterweight division. Vito Mielnicki Jr. versus Ronald Cruz. Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready for our second PBC on prelim bout. Once again, this bout is 10 rounds in the super welterweight division. Coming to the stage first with the record of 34 victories, 33 of those coming by way of knockout and just 2 defeats. Representing Valencia, Venezuela, here is Johan Gonzalez.
Translate.
And now we welcome his opponent out of Casa Grande, Arizona, with 20 victories, 16 by knockout, and just 1 blemish. Here is one of the top super welterweight contenders, Jesus Mono Ramos.
It's just this year. Exactly.
All right, we are now ready for the fighters to step onto the scale. Once again from Venezuela, here is Johan Gonzalez. 153.6 for Gonzalez. And now we welcome his opponent getting set to step onto the scale. Once again, out of Casa Grande, Arizona, here is Jesus Mono Ramos. 154.6 for Ramos. This is a 10-round bout at 155 pounds. Our second bout for our PBC on Prime Video prelims. Jesus Mono Ramos against Johan Gonzalez. Our PBC prelims begin tomorrow on Prime Video from T-Mobile Arena, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific. Ladies and gentlemen, how many people are here for Munguia? And how many are here for the king of boxing, Canelo Alvarez? It's Canelo versus Munguia. We are just moments away from both fighters stepping onto the scale. But first, I will turn things over to the Hall of Famer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you, and indeed we welcome you as we continue the ceremonial weigh-in. We are here at the Toshiba Plaza, amongst the shadows of the T-Mobile Arena, the site of tomorrow night's big night of action, as Canelo Promotions presents the Cinco de Mayo Weekend Boxing Extravaganza, brought to you in association with Premier Boxing Champions as well. We present the PBC pay-per-view event on Prime and the ceremonial weigh-in. Well, fans, our opening pay-per-view attraction features the WBA Welterweight Championship of the World. And at this time, we ask you to please welcome them as they make their way to the stage. First, the world title challenger joins us from Barcelona, Venezuela. Here is the undefeated world rank contender, introducing Gabriel, El Capitan Maestre. And now making his way to the stage, the defending champion, hailing from Kaunas, Lithuania. Here is the undefeated WBA welterweight champion of the world, Eimantas Stanionis. And now let's bring our fighters to the scale in this, our first world title attraction of the evening and the opening pay-per-view attraction. At the scale, the weight limit is 147 pounds, a very strict weigh-in limit, as we are fighting for the WBA welterweight championship of the world. First to the scale, with an outstanding and long amateur career, he is undefeated as a professional, 6 wins, no losses, 1 draw with 5 big wins coming by way of knockout. The acclaimed 26 Olympian, the undefeated challenger making the first attempt at a world title, Gabriel El Capitan Maestre. Gabriel Maestre weighs in at 146.8 pounds, 146.8. And now to the scale, his opponent, the defending champion. With a record of 14-0, 9 of his wins coming by way of knockout, the 2016 Olympian, making the first defense of his title, the WBA welterweight champion of the world, Eimantas Stanionis. $146.6 pounds, 146.6. Momentarily, we're going to have our fighters face off. The last time they'll see each other before they meet in the center of the ring tomorrow night in our opening attraction. Then we'll hear more from them in a brief question and answer session.
Alex.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, opens up our pay-per-view WBA welterweight championship of the world, Eimantas Stanionis versus Gabriel Maestre. And now let's hear from our fighters. I hand the microphone over to respected PBC reporter and boxing pundit, Jordan Plent.
Thank you, Jimmy. Maestre, you and Stanionis fought in 2015 in the amateurs. It didn't go your way, but how good does it feel to have the opportunity to avenge that loss here in the pros?
Peleaste contra Stanionis en 2015. Tuviste una derrota dolorosa, pero ¿qué tan bien se siente el poder vengarla frente a todo este público este sábado por la noche?
Bueno, sí, como ustedes saben, ya nosotros nos vimos las caras en el amateur del 2015. Una pelea fue dura, pero bueno, nada, ya eso pasó. Le dimos ya un borrón y cuenta nueva a eso, como le decimos nosotros los venezolanos. Y ya esto es otra historia, este es boxeo profesional. Y nosotros venimos con todo a buscar ese título el día de mañana.
Look, 2015 was tough, no doubt about it. But now we're both pros. We turned the page, and I can't wait for Saturday night because it's gonna be a great fight. I hope I get my redemption, but in a way, it's gonna be great to see all the fans here, see how far I've come and how far I'm gonna take it against Stanionis.
And what would it mean to you to win the WBA welterweight world title?
¿Qué significaría para ti el poder ganar el título mundial del peso welter de la AMB?
No, significa mucho. Mira, para mí sería un orgullo, ¿no? Llevarme ese título a Venezuela, ya que sería una alegría para toda mi gente de Venezuela y que Venezuela necesita muchos otros campeones mundiales más en el boxeo. Y más aún yo que yo sé que para Venezuela sería importante, ya que sería una alegría, ya que yo le di mucha alegría a mi país cuando estuve en el boxeo amateur. De verdad, mucha alegría. Y me gustaría darle esta alegría más en el boxeo profesional, llevarle el título mundial.
It will mean a lot to me. I've given a lot of happiness to my country as an amateur, and I want to continue doing so. I want to continue making my country proud this Saturday night because you guys mean a lot to me, and I want to give my best for you all because you guys are the best for me.
Thank you so much. Best of luck to you tomorrow night. We're going to head over to Staniones, and that was Martin Batzer translating for us. Thank you so much. All right, Staniones, join me over here, please. You faced him once in the amateurs. You beat him. How do you do it again tomorrow night?
Nothing going to change on Saturday night. I'm going to bring Mexican style. I'm going to have my belt with me.
What did you see in that final face-off when you looked into his eyes?
Nothing. He's ready, and I'm glad. The last time my opponent didn't show up, so this one showed up. So I'm very happy, and we have a fight. So feels amazing after 2 years.
I know you're excited to be back. We can't wait to see you in the ring. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jordan Plant. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can feel the excitement. We're leading up to the weigh-in for the main event of the evening, but we have 2 more world title fights to bring to you. Amongst the thousands that are here bearing the heat, it's so glad to have you. We have people in the parking lot looking down, watching the weigh-in. T-Mobile Arena balcony as well. So we're ready to bring out our fighters for the next weigh-in in our big night of action. This is our next world title attraction. Please welcome to the stage, first, the challenger, hailing from and making his home right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. He's the former WBO champion of the world. Please welcome Jesse Magdaleno. And now please welcome to the stage the defending champion from Weslaco, Texas, the former unified super bantamweight world champion, the current WBC interim WBC featherweight world title holder, the heartbreaker Brandon Figueroa. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring our fighters to the scale. The interim WBC featherweight world title, weight limit is 126 pounds. First to the scale is the challenger. With a record of 29 wins, 2 losses, he has 18 wins coming by way of knockout. He'll be challenging for the featherweight title. Here is the former WBO 122-pound champion of the world, Jesse Magdaleno.
128.6.
Jesse Magdaleno weighs in 128.6 pounds, 128.6. That weight is over the limit. We'll see if that fight will go on. Back to you in just a moment. Now to the scale, the defending champion. His record 24-1-1 with 18 knockouts. The 2-division world champion and the current WBC interim featherweight world title holder. The very exciting, the heartbreaker, Brandon Figueroa. Brandon Figueroa weighs in at 125.4 pounds, 125.4. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been informed there's been a deal made. The fight will go on 12 rounds. Should Jesse Magdaleno win this fight, he will not be able to take the belt, but the fight is on in our second world title attraction tomorrow night.
Guys.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen, for the interim WBC featherweight world title. The heartbreaker Brandon Figueroa versus Jesse Magdaleno. Once again, we're going to hear from both of these fighters. Once again, my pleasure to hand it over to Jordan Plant.
Jesse, good to see you. You're fighting in your hometown in Las Vegas. What is your message to your fans supporting their hometown guy?
To always know that I'm always rooting for you guys, and I hope you guys are rooting for me. Let's bring this victory home, and let's bring these titles home.
What are you looking to prove tomorrow night?
That I'm the better fighter, that I'm going to be the better person. You know, I feel ready, I'm mentally ready, physically ready, and let's get this going.
We'll see you in the ring tomorrow night. Thank you so much. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Brandon, good to see you again. One more sleep until you step through those ropes. I know you've got to be excited. What can fans expect to see from you tomorrow night?
Estamos listos, bien preparados, y pues siempre darle a los fans un buen show.
Magdaleno seems very confident against you. What's your message to him?
I mean, I'm just ready. I know it's going to be a great fight. I'm coming with everything, and I want to take the victory back to the 956.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow night in the ring. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Jesse Magdaleno and Brandon Figueroa. Well, fans from the Toshiba Plaza, we continue with another World Championship attraction and the ceremonial weigh-in, reminding you that tomorrow night's action is sponsored by Furiosa Mad Max Saga, only in theaters May 24th, by Valu Casa de Bolsa, and by O'Reilly Auto Parts, professional parts people. Well, fans, let's bring our fighters to the stage at this time. First, the challenger, joining us from Margarita, Santa Fe, Argentina. He's the challenger and world rank contender. Please welcome Fabian TNT Maidana. And we bring his opponent, the defending champion, to the stage at this time from San Antonio, Texas. The former WBA super lightweight world champion and the current WBC interim welterweight champion, introducing Mario El Azteca Barrios. Well, this showdown in the welterweight division for the interim WBC welterweight championship has a weight limit of 147 pounds. We invite our fighters to the scale at this time. First, the challenger with a record of 22 wins, only 2 losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. He'll be making his first attempt at a world title. Please welcome the battle-ready world-ranked challenger, Fabian TNT Maidana.
146.2.
Fabian Maidana weighs in at 146.2 pounds. 146.2. And now his opponent, with a record of 28 wins, 2 losses, 18 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the popular interim WBC welterweight world champion El Azteca, Mario Barrios.
146.6.
Mario Barrios weighs in at 146.6 pounds. 146.6. We have a fight for the interim WBC welterweight championship of the world. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Co-main event of the evening, Mario Barrios versus Fabian Maidana. Jordan Plant, once again, let's hear from both of our fighters.
It's been almost 5 years since you fought here in the States. How excited are you to be back showcasing your skills on the biggest stage in boxing?
Han pasado casi 5 años desde que peleaste aquí en Estados Unidos. ¿Qué tan emocionado estás por poder volver a demostrar tu capacidad aquí en una de las mecas del boxeo?
Bueno, la verdad que primero que nada, buenas tardes a todos y nada, muy contento, muy feliz de estar acá peleando nuevamente en Las Vegas y en esta gran cartelera, ¿no? Y también disputando un título del mundo. Así que nada, muy contento.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm really happy to be here fighting in this great card for a world title in front of all of you all, and I can't wait for Saturday night. Thank you so much.
You said in fighter meetings that you want to make a name for yourself. What would it mean to you to win the interim WBC title?
¿Qué significaría para vos el poder ganar el título interino del WBC esta vez, este sábado?
Bueno, nada, la verdad que sería un sueño cumplido, ¿no? La verdad que quiero ser campeón, así que nada, venimos a dejar todo y a llevarnos el título para Argentina.
I'm going to leave it all in the ring. That's my goal. I'm going to just do my best, and my goal is to give the title to Argentina, bring the belt back to my home country.
What's your prediction for this fight?
¿Predicción para esta pelea, vaticinio?
Nada, que vamos a ganar esa pelea y vamos a llevarnos el título para Argentina.
I'm going to win this fight, and I'm going to bring the title back to Argentina.
Thank you so much. Good luck tomorrow night.
Muchas gracias y suerte.
Mario Barrios, everyone. Mario, so good to see you. Back at T-Mobile Arena. This is where your last fight was. Big stage, co-main event to Canelo versus Munguia. When you run this fight through your head, how do you see it playing out?
With my hand being raised.
You want to get into more details? Are you going to be working that jab as much as you were in your last fight, especially against Ugas? I was so impressed. You were just pumping the jab the entire fight.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm going there, to try to fight smart, but I never shy away from a firefight. I know Maidana's coming with a lot to prove, but like I said, I'm gonna do whatever it takes, to make sure the strap goes back to San Antonio.
And you're expecting a baby girl in August. Congrats to you and Omaira. I know that's got to add some extra motivation. Did you feel any more added motivation this camp going into this fight?
Yeah, definitely. Both of us are very excited for this next chapter. I actually have something to look forward to after this fight, but first things first, I had to handle business on Saturday.
All right. Well, good luck to you, Mario. We'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jordan Plant. Thank you to our fighters. The co-main event's going to be a very exciting one. Do not miss it. Reminding you, tomorrow night's pay-per-view portion of our event begins at 5 p.m. That's local time, 8 p.m. Eastern, of course. And we have a full night of streaming fights beforehand on Prime Video. And you can come early because we have a wealth of boxing taking place early on in the afternoon. Make it a very special Cinco de Mayo weekend boxing extravaganza taking place tomorrow night. Well, we've done it once before. We'll do it one more time because guess what's coming up next? We're going to bring our fighters in shortly, but if you are here and supporting the challenger, Jaime Munguia, let's hear it from you. Who's for Jaime Munguia? Big crowd here scattered out there as well. And the Munguia chant continues. And now we move on to the defending champion, El Orgulloso Guerrero de Guadalajara. Here's who is here for Saul Canelo Alvarez. Tremendous support for the four-time world champion. We hear it. We hear you loud. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to bring out the fighters for the main event of the evening as Canelo Promotions and Premier Boxing Champions presents the ceremonial weigh-in for the PBC pay-per-view featured bout brought to you by Canelo Promotions and TGB Promotions in association with Golden Boy Promotions and Xanther Boxing Promotions and presented by Corona Premier, the exceptional light beer. It's fight night, light it up. By VMC Tequila Cocktails, El Origen Ante Todo. By El Mexicano brand products, bringing authentic sabor to your table, Somos El Mexicano. And by DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours. And now, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, let's bring our fighters to the stage. First, please welcome, from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, the hard-hitting world-ranked contender, the former WBO 154-pound champion, the undefeated and acclaimed challenger, Jaime Munguia.
Yo quiero aventarme al cielo con el negro, con el rojo y con el tiro. En este corral yo mando, no te metan con lo mío. No porque sean de
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the superstar of boxing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, the 4-division world champion, boxing first and only undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, El Orgulloso Guerrero de Guadalajara, Saúl Canelo
estuvo fácil en mis convoys, hoy se reportan Jalisco y alrededor. Cuando le traen bandero, 200 gente me dan protección y de los cerros soy nueva generación. Al pasar me sentí pero no estoy soldado y por septiembre sin llegar la fecha que para me recuerde. Jalisco anda el doble.
The fighters are ready to step onto the scale. Welcome them as they make their way on the scale. 12 rounds of boxing for the undisputed super middleweight championship of the world. The weight limit is a very strict 168 pounds. First, we'll bring the challenger to the scale with an outstanding record of 43 wins, no losses, 34 wins coming by way of knockout. He'll be making the 7th appearance in a world title attraction. Please welcome the all-action undefeated challenger, Jaime Munguia. The hard-hitting Jaime Munguia weighs in at 167.4 pounds. 167.4. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, With a record of 60 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws, 39 of his wins coming by way of knockout. He will be making his 25th world title appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning and defending undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. 166.8. Canelo Alvarez weighs in at a ready 166.8 pounds. 166.8 for Canelo Alvarez. Time to bring our fighters together facing off. This is the final time they will see each other face to face until they meet in the center of the ring tomorrow night for the main event of the evening. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, 12 rounds of boxing for the undisputed super middleweight championship of the world, Canelo Alvarez versus Jaime Munguia. And now once again, let's hear from our fighters for the main event. My pleasure to hand it over once again to Jordan Plant. Jordan, take it away.
Thank you, Jimmy. We give Jaime a second to get his clothes on. Jaime, right here. Martine will translate for us again. Tomorrow night, you have the chance to change your life and become the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. How surreal is this moment for you?
Tu vida podría llegar a cambiar mañana por la noche como campeón indiscutido de las 168 libras. ¿Qué tan surreal es este momento para ti?
No, la verdad que estoy muy emocionado. Es una gran oportunidad y la voy a aprovechar al máximo y mañana voy a ser campeón del mundo.
I'm so excited. It's a great opportunity. I'm going to take advantage of it to the fullest, and tomorrow I'm going to be the new world champion.
Standing next to you right now, I can feel an overwhelming amount of confidence coming from you. Where does that come from?
¿De dónde viene esta confianza tan abrumadora que ella siente de tu parte? Hay como una energía muy fuerte.
No, la verdad pues proviene de toda mi preparación, de toda la gente, de todo mi equipo, de mi familia, de toda la gente que vino a apoyarme, de todo México. La verdad, confío en la preparación que hice, entonces de ahí viene.
It's from the energy is from the preparation that I had, which I trust to the fullest. It's from my team, from my family, from all of you guys here supporting me, cheering me on, and that's the energy that you feel right now.
One more sleep until you step through those ropes. What's your final message to Canelo and your fans?
Solamente falta una noche para ingresar al ring. ¿Cuál es tu mensaje para Canelo o para los fans a menos de 24 horas de la pelea?
Bueno, pues decirles a todos que mañana va a vibrar México, va a vibrar el boxeo, va a ser una gran pelea. Muchas gracias a toda la gente que nos está apoyando y ¡viva México!
It's going to be a great fight. Thank you to everyone who comes out and support us, and most of all, ¡viva México!
Thank you so much. Best of luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
The undisputed undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Canelo Alvarez. Earlier this week, you said you feel the best you've ever felt in your career. 64 fights in. How do you feel the best ever when you're so deep in this?
No, I feel really good. I feel in my prime. I feel in my best because I had no injuries anymore. So I feel in my best right now, and I'm gonna show you guys in Saturday night.
So you said no injuries, you're feeling their best. So will this be the best version of Canelo we will see tomorrow night?
Yeah. I think I'm in my best shape ever.
We know you bring out the stars. Can you give the fans any hints on who's walking to the ring with you tomorrow night?
Luis R. Conríquez va a estar conmigo mañana, va a estar caminando ahí con una canción nueva que me hizo. Es un honor para mí y espero que todo México disfrute de esta pelea porque es para ellos. ¡Que viva México, cabrones!
I'm gonna let Martin translate that for us real quick. Martin?
All right, so I'm so happy to be here. I want all of Mexico to enjoy this fight. It's gonna be a great time, and most of all, viva Mexico, cabrones!
Your love for your fans is evident. You love them, you put on a great performance for them every time, and you know they pay hard money to watch you fight. What's your message to them before you step in the ring versus Jaime Munguia?
No, they know I'm gonna put my best. I'm gonna put all my experience, my talent, and win the fight. Win, and I hope they all enjoy this fight because it's for Mexico.
And maybe celebrate on Sunday for Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah, why not?
All right, thank you so much. Good luck to you tomorrow night. Undisputed champion, Canelo Alvarez, everyone.
Well, fans, on behalf of Canelo Promotions, Premier Boxing Champions, TGB Promotions, Golden Boy Promotions, and Zunford Boxing Promotions, we thank you very much for your attendance here. A very exciting weigh-in indeed, and a very exciting night of boxing taking place tomorrow night right here at the T-Mobile Arena. You can see that pay-per-view on a Prime Video. Join us as we start 5 p.m. local time is our start time for pay-per-view, 8 p.m. in the East. A lot of boxing scheduled tomorrow afternoon. Thank you for your excitement and your attendance. We'll see you tomorrow night. Good afternoon, everybody.
Warriors all around. Ain't gonna stop it now.